Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a love reading, very requested by you guys, and tomorrow is a Valentine's Day, so I thought why not do it. And interestingly enough, tomorrow we've got this curious aspect in the sky of Venus being conjunct with Neptune, exactly on Valentine's Day. What a coincidence. And I feel like things could go two ways. The first, we could have like a very beautiful, magical, fairy tale like experience, very romantic energy. Emotions are going to be very heightened. That's the nature of Venus and Neptune coming together. Or it can be a soul bubble that kind of bursts at the first touch with reality. So there can be some delusion and confusion. Very interesting how everybody's going to experience this energy of the sky. So the name of this reading is What is Next in Love for You? I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this rose quartz stone. Let's see what is next in love for you. And we have the 2 of Swords, Thief, 3 of Cups, Young Woman, the Star, and Hope. Beautiful. Pile 1. I feel like recently in your life you've been really lost, confused about love, about what to expect. Like I have no idea what is to come. I feel completely thrown in the wind. I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything coming. I don't know. I cannot even plan or expect anything. It's almost like you've been in this limbo or in this darkness, and my intuition is quiet and the logic doesn't tell me much. There is this feeling of going within more so rather than socializing, escaping people, probably escaping relationships, not being very proactive, definitely not being proactive with this 2 of Swords. It's like I need a moment for myself. Give me a second. I'm gonna check in with my heart. I'm going to heal possibly. There's this feeling of escaping life somehow, maybe escaping social situations, maybe even friendships. There's just this feeling of you wanting to get answers from within. What do I really want? What would be the best ultimate relationship for me? Who do I want? I feel like you stepped back and took a bit of time for yourself. There's this rest, emotional rest that I'm getting from you. But slowly but surely many of you are coming out of your comfort zone, possibly going out with friends a bit more, socializing a bit more. We've got this 3 of Cups right in the center of your reading. It is the energy of being around people. It is the energy of having fun. It is the energy of being surrounded by people that make you laugh, that make you smile, that make you feel good. It's laughter. It's just, you could be surrounding yourself with women at this time, especially if you're a woman, like your girlfriends, going on coffee dates, or just going out in general. 3 of Cups is a wonderful energy. I feel like you're coming up, like waking up from a slumber of some sort. There's just this feeling of I would like to experience life again, and then let's see what happens. Let's see what comes my way. But there is no complacency as well. There is no settling. I also feel like you guys have a picture of what it is that you want, with a star for your future position and hope. You're very hopeful for something here, for a beautiful love to come your way. You've got a direction in your mind and in your heart. Like I know what I'm looking forward to. There's this feeling I'm looking forward to something special. I don't feel like you are. There is very futuristic energy. I don't feel like you guys want something from the past. or you would like to reconcile with somebody. It could be the case for a few of you, but not for many. Many of you are like ready for the brighter and happier future in regards to love, and I feel like it is coming in. There's this big wish of yours, big desire. The star is also the energy of wish fulfillment, vision on a star. You are very hopeful about it. There's so much hope here. It's like, I know I'm gonna get there. I know I will get there. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but quite soon in the future I will get there. Maybe it's a big love story, the love of your life, or like having a stable relationship with somebody, building a family, whatever it is that you ideally would want for yourself. There's so much hope here, and hope is a very powerful emotion. It has a lot of positive energy that can propel you to this timeline where you do experience this wish fulfillment. Also, I feel like right now, what's interesting, there is something very uplifted about your energy. Like again, like you woke up from something, or you feel very energized, you feel very beautiful with this young woman clarifying the Three of Cups. You may be even older in age, but the way you feel right now about yourself is very, first of all, loving yourself, but also literally feeling yourself, being excited about where you are, feeling very, very youthful, very joyful, possibly even innocent and excited about love again. And I wouldn't doubt that in the past maybe you were a bit disheartened about love, or maybe you had difficult experiences. I feel like right now you're opening up again, slowly but surely, and coming towards love with open heart and being more pure and without any prejudices, without the past getting in the way. You know what I mean? If this is your reading, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There was some kind of cleansing and rejuvenation that took place inside of you. And you are drawing in not only love at this point, but also really good friendships. People of the same gender to you, whether you're a man or a woman. Like, people are very drawn to you at this point. Your energy is very magnetic and very fun. You're very fun to be around. Whether you feel like it or not, people around you feel that. I love the star card. Let me clarify it. Something beautiful is on the horizon. Let's see. Pile 1. What is the star card about for pile 1? I do feel like there is a potential for romance for you in the future, for many of you, you guys. For many of you. We clarified the star with the Seven of Swords, with the Lovers, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like you want a love that is worth fighting for, that is worth holding on to, that gives you this feeling, this is mine finally. This is mine to hold on to. This is mine to protect. Or for somebody to be this way with you. Somebody to fight for you. Somebody who would stand up and who would be sure about you. That's what I'm feeling strongly. And I love that in this deck we've got the Lovers card. And we've got this angel holding a couple. Like guiding a couple. Bringing them together. It could be also that you meet your next partner, or whoever it is that's going to be important to you in love, through somebody that you know, through a friend, through a family member. Plus we also got this Three of Cups here. Maybe you'll be celebrating something and then you meet somebody who would be like a wish fulfillment for you guys. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, some kind of huge cycle has just ended for you. It wasn't easy, it was painful, it was difficult, but it has come to an end. And again, that feeling, it kind of confirms this rejuvenation, like I'm ready for a new chapter, I'm ready for a new start, for a new beginning for myself. I've been through it, I've been through the hard stuff. And you took a minute to recuperate, to cleanse, to set your intention, to rejuvenate, to come back to life better than before. What else do we have? Let's look at your oracle cards. Look at this. It's all about you, you guys. We've got this card, strength. Literally, like in traditional tarot, this is somebody who came out on the other side, who has been through a difficult, very difficult period and realized their strength, realized that there is a very stable core foundation within them that is not going to be shaken anymore. It's almost like you've developed this immunity to situationships, to toxic relationship, to people who manipulate you or whatnot. It's like, I am my own person. That's never gonna happen to me. I know what I want. I'm a very strong person. I'm in control of my emotions. I'm in control of my destiny. Let's do it. Very powerful energy. Maybe we've got a lot of Leo here. I'm also getting Aquarius people watching this. Pisces probably. We also have this card Mars from the astrology deck, and it says move forward and defend self. It's almost a bit of a badass energy as well coming through here. It's like a contrast. You found this beautiful middle ground between being open-hearted, being innocent, loving, pure, kind, and ready for love again, but also not letting people walk over you, take advantage of you, being able to defend yourself, and from the very beginning say, this is what I want and I will not settle for less. Very powerful, very powerful. And also with this Mars energy, I do feel like you guys are moving on from something, like moving on with flying colors, with a lot of determination and dignity and strength, internal strength. And then we've got this card illumination. Many of you literally could be coming into understanding of what it is that you want, what it is that would make you happy, what it is that's your biggest dream in life in regards to love. Maybe it's not something you thought you always wanted. For example, you always wanted a stable partnership with somebody successful, somebody very respectable, and now you just want somebody who's your best friend and who would always be there for you, regardless of how much they are earning or whatnot. Or like you thought that you wanted a passionate romance that you'd never forget, and now you realize that you just want a calm relationship with like Netflix and chill or whatnot, just very calm and cozy. Something is coming into your awareness exactly with the star energy, very similar. You are getting very hopeful about something. There is a picture in your head. You know, it's like doing a scripting or making a vision board. Once you have that vision in your head, it's inevitable that it will come into your life. It will manifest into your reality sooner or later. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 1. What is next in love for you? Pile 1. We've got this card, third chakra or Archangel Chamuel or Shamuel. It's a very Leo energy. It's finding your roar. It's finding your strength, finding your confidence. Maybe you guys haven't been feeling all that confident in the past, especially with this Two of Swords, just wanting to crawl into your corner, be by yourself, just don't touch me, don't look at me, don't ask any questions. With the strength card, with the star and the third chakra, it's all about look at me, I'm here, and expressing yourself in your fullest authenticity, without being ignorant, without being selfish, but just this is who I am, and I know that the right people will be drawn to me as long as I'm expressing myself in my authentically, as long as I'm being in my truth. Powerful energy, oh my gosh. Yeah, at the bottom we've got this card contract, which often reminds me of Libra energy, of partnership, of stability, of equal give and take, of loving relationship. I do feel like the most important message for you guys today is probably the internal change that is happening within you. This hope, there's so much hope here, and so much self-love and self-respect as well. What else? Pile 1. What is next for you in love? We've got this card New Moon in Taurus, and it says prosperity lies ahead. Very interesting. It could be that many of you guys are working simultaneously on improving your stability, your finances, your career, plus like doing whatever it is that you're doing, your spiritual practices to improve your love or self-love, or just bring more love into your life. And I do feel like they will come together. Like one thing improves, goes up, and then another aspect of your life, they go hand in hand. Also, the new moon in Taurus is the time frame that is taking place. It's either late April or beginning of May. So if you're watching me in February, not too long for you to wait. I do feel like it's going to be a significant period for you guys. Maybe Taurus is a significant sign for you as well. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What is next for you in love? Look at this. That fresh energy, I feel like your reading is saturated. Is it the word? Absorbed with this freshness, newness, and like, you know, the feeling when you had a really good sleep and you wake up and like, I'm a new person. What planet am I on? Like when you had a really good sleep or nap. That's the feeling I'm getting from you. Like, who am I? Oh my gosh, who am I? And the card we've got here is new love, and it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I do feel like somebody new is just around the corner. For some of you, there might be already somebody that you are interacting with, but it's very fresh, this connection. Very exciting, and it's like almost something that you haven't experienced before. Very new. And quite promising with the star and hope. At the bottom we also have this card attraction, and it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's exactly what you're doing, guys. That's exactly, maybe you are consciously working on it, being in the moment, loving yourself, smelling the roses, not being all over the place in the past, in the future. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What is next in love for you? We've got this card Yin Yang, creating harmony through balance. Beautiful energy. Yeah, it's I feel like it's all about you, you guys. I keep repeating the same phrase, but it's all you doing whatever is about to unfold in your life. And I feel like it's a beautiful connection that's trying to come in, bloom for some of you. It's because you are changing internally. You're focused on loving yourself, on being at peace with yourself, on finding that harmony within you, and that is going to be reflected in how other people treat you, the people you attract, your love relationships. And at the bottom, you guys, we've got this card purification of fire, and it says bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. Exactly. Coming back to your nature, stripping away all of the debris, all of the glitter and whatnot, everything that is not you. Coming back to your wholeness, loving yourself fully, expressing yourself just as you are, and you're good to go. And having this beautiful picture of your, like the dream goal, where you want to arrive eventually in regards to love. Being hopeful. Almost like walking by faith, not by sight. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. Let's get one here from this deck. What is next in love for you guys? And we've got this card, the journey. Interesting. It says you are soaring to new heights. Oh, exactly. Experiment, play. Allow your spirit the freedom to explore new and exciting possibilities for your life. Follow the rainbow across the horizon. A pot of gold awaits. It's a totally new chapter in your life. It's almost like being an actor, and you've been yourself. You've been doing this role for a while, and then you've been yourself, like in everyday life, and then you get this unusual role, and it's a shift, but then you're excited to be this person. Oh my gosh, I can't explain it well in English. It's almost like a playing a new role. That's what you're doing right now. Becoming a different person in the way you treat yourself, in the way you are seeing the world, relating to other people. What is it that you're doing, you guys? You're doing something powerful. Maybe therapy, maybe, I don't know, maybe you got into astrology and you read your chart and you realized that actually you are lucky in love. You're not that, love is not supposed to be hard for you. Maybe it was the story you used to believe previously, and I was like, oh my gosh, why did I do that to myself? With this card illumination, like, I understand now. I am meant to be happy. I'm meant to be loved and cared for and cherished. Definitely soaring to new heights. There's a lot of experimentation, a lot of play, enjoyment. For some of you, there could be literally a journey, traveling, if there's something that you want in the future. Let's get a card from this deck, you guys. Pile 1. What is next in love for you? You know, you guys, this deck, it's called Wisdom of Tao, and it's like Chinese proverbs and Chinese like anecdotes and wise stories, and talking about the goddesses and sages of China. And most of the cards are just about life, about work, career, success, or just life lessons. There are very, very few messages on love. Most of them are very general, and you got the love. You got the love card, and it says lovers and partnership. Open your heart to love and live in the moment with passion and exuberance. Exactly your energy. Indulge in the harmony of a great partnership. Be happy. Very simple. Very simple. That's what's ahead for you in love. I just want to get one more card. I know that some of you guys might have wanted like a description of your next lover and whatnot, but you know that I always, if you've been on my channel long enough, you know that I'm always going with the message. If the message was meant to be for you, more so about you and your growth, and giving a snippet on the future, like new energy, somebody new coming in, that's what I'm going to do. I never manipulate the messages, and never like, you know, what I meant to convey to you, that's exactly what I'm going to convey. Let's get a final card from this deck. Pile 1. What is next in love for you? Yay, we've got this beautiful card. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. To be honest, I feel like you are getting there, you guys, or you're already there. Like, you know that you are love, and you can tap into the synergy of love while you are with your friends, while you are alone, while you are with your pet, while you are around strangers. I feel like you are drawing it in. You are very much drawing it in and manifesting beautiful love story here with a star and hope. Your hope is like a fuel for this love to come in. That's something I'm feeling very, very strongly. Love is all around you. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed at this point in your life. If it did, please give me a like or leave a comment telling me what you think about this reading, or subscribe if you wish to do so. I would be very, very grateful, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this little green heart. Let's see what is next in love for you guys. And we have the Hermit, Constancy, the King of Pentacles, Consolation, the Sun, and Love. Beautiful reading, beautiful. Let's start from the past, from the beginning, as I usually do. Pile 2. I feel like there might have been this almost point in your life where you just realized, oh my gosh, maybe you said to yourself, or you accepted consciously, you made peace with the idea, with the thought of, maybe I'm going to always feel like it's better for me to be on my own, or I'm going to be alone. There's almost, I feel like you went that far. Doesn't necessarily have to be true, and it won't be true looking at the progression of your reading, but there's just this feeling of, okay, what am I going to do with my long, beautiful and precious life? Because I feel like love is probably not for me, or maybe it won't be for me, maybe I will never find that love that I always wanted. There's a lot of going within and settling for solitude. I intentionally don't want to say the word loneliness, because I don't feel like you're somebody who feels loneliness that intensely. You're somebody who enjoys it, who knows how to get growth and beautiful lessons from it, how to get answers for yourself, how to grow in this isolation, or being on your own, or spending time with yourself. It's like you're almost settled into it, like it's your normal way of living. While other people are constantly looking for partnerships, friendships, socializing, being around people, holding conversations. I feel like you are somebody who is okay with being on your own, very much okay. And doing your stuff, learning interesting things, going deep within. Like you're not afraid to walk in the dark. It's an adventure for you. It's a quest for you. It's something that gives you meaning. The sense of meaning. And I feel like it's been for quite some time, this way of operating, this way of living with this constancy. It's like, I'm used to it, this is my normal, this is possibly even comfortable for you at this point. But there's somebody coming in, you guys. Your loneliness, or whatever it is that you are comfortable, so comfortable in already, not gonna last. I am sorry to spoil the plan, or just the expectations you possibly had. We've got this beautiful King of Pentacles right in the center of your spread. And the King of Pentacles is like my favorite king in all of the deck. Out of all of the kings, he's the one who's the most caring partner, the most loving partner, the most supportive, the most responsible. And this is the archetype of a husband for me always in tarot, just as the Queen of Pentacles is an archetype of a wife. If it's a man watching me right now, if you're a man, please swap the roles. It does feel like you're going to encounter somebody, or there is already somebody in your life who is very grounded, who is very loving, who is very, very much a spouse material, somebody who's ready for a stable partnership, like long-term partnership, who wants to build, who is very established, who is very wise, who is very mature, who doesn't play any games, who is not still going off the sparks of passion and not getting serious. This is somebody who's all about commitment, and I feel like this is either somebody that's already in your life, or they're just around the corner, you guys. Could be an earth sign, it doesn't have to be, but they have this archetype of somebody very grounded, very generous, very faithful, loyal, and mature. And it's almost like, it's interesting, we've got this consolation card clarifying the King of Pentacles. For many of you it might be like, oh my gosh, what a relief to be with you, or to finally meet you, or to be noticed by somebody like that, or to be loved by somebody like that, to have this person in my life. It's almost like, who would have known? Just this feeling like, who knew? Who knew that I would, after what I've decided for myself, after what I've kind of, the map I had for my life already, or how I saw my life developing in the future. What a turn of events with this person. It's a very warm energy, it's very settled, this is somebody who feels like, you know, when you feel that somebody is sure about you. This is what it feels like to me. A partner who is sure about you. And this situation, or the development of this love story, is going to bring you so much happiness. We've got the sun for your future position, for extended future, and the sun clarified by the love card. Look at this. It does feel like pure happiness, joy, feeling like my biggest dream has come true. I'm emotionally fulfilled, I'm laughing, I'm smiling all the time, and this feels like a pure love with this little Cupid, and just wonderful energy, wonderful. And the sun also, in your case, in this reading, gives me the feeling of clarity. Like there's no hidden stuff, no confusion. Again, like this certainty, somebody being sure and you are being sure, and it's all up. It's all in the day of light, like it's all clear, there's honesty and feeling confident about this situation, about yourself, feeling clear. I love your reading. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story. We've got the Six of Cups. You guys, you could be my hidden chronic romantics. Like people who are deep inside of your heart are hoping for that soulmate love, for that true love, and whatever was happening before this was not it, and it's like heartbreaking, because I just want somebody who would be familiar, who would feel comfortable. I don't want that crazy fairy tale roller coasters, butterflies in the stomach love. I want peace, I want kindness, I want this, like, my person. You know, if this reading resonates with you, you know what I'm talking about. Even though at the same time you're very self-sufficient, you're very much okay with being alone in life. Very interesting personality you've got. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. We've got this card, Dreams. Maybe you guys... it would be wise to pay attention to your dreams. They could be very significant, or they could be showing you this person coming in, or giving you hints that something beautiful is about to come into your life. Maybe you have dreamt about beautiful love, and maybe you couldn't even, you know, those dreams when you like romantic dreams about love, that when you have no idea who the person is who was in your dream, and you wake up like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love, but that person, I've never met them. Never met them, probably don't exist. I feel like in your case they do. Like very intense love dreams, like this ethereal, very much heart to heart spiritual love that gives you this warm feeling and comfort inside. I feel like your dreams are giving you snippets, like could be significant. Maybe writing down your dreams when you wake up would be a good idea. Maybe there are symbols that like particular to you, telling you about your love life and how it's going to change. Then we've got this card, Pluto, and it says transform. Very interesting. Especially the fact that I just like got a flashback to astrology and the skies. We've got Pluto changing signs very soon, next month. March 7th, 10th, around the first week of March. Pluto is moving from Capricorn into the sign of Aquarius. It's going to be at the 0 degree of Aquarius. This could be a significant shift in your guys' lives. Maybe check your horoscope chart to see what house that Pluto is going to enter into, what is going to affect. Maybe it's going to touch your moon, touch your Venus or something like that, and this will bring change and transformation in how you feel in your love life, bring this person into your life, and that's going to be a total 180. Like, my life is not the same. And Pluto is known for this drastic shift, transformation in our life. Plutonian energy is like death and rebirth. like after Pluto touches something, does his job in your chart, in your life is not the same as it used to be, totally different. But overall, a lot of positivity I'm getting. Also, you guys, maybe some of you are very much ruled by Pluto, like Plutonian people could be Scorpios, or could have like Pluto-Moon conjunction or something like that, Pluto in the 7th house, or Scorpio ruling your 7th house. If you don't know astrology, that's okay. Don't disregard these messages. And then we've got this card, relaxation. Very interesting, oh my gosh. I feel like it's your energy. It's almost like you relaxed. You stopped forcing things. You let go of trying to manipulate the events or make your love life work. It's like, oh my gosh, I surrender. I give up. I just want to enjoy this life. I just want to read this book in my hammock and be happy and just enjoy myself. If I'm going to be alone, that's okay. If I'm going to meet somebody, the love of my life, my soulmate, that's okay too. It's like a very chilled state I'm getting from you. And I feel like this is very beneficial for you, because when you're not forcing it, it usually comes to you faster, easier, whatever it is that you want. And overall, the relationship that's coming in feels like something very, like falling back into a soft pillow. Very positive, very fun, very soft, grounded, supportive. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What is next for you in love? We've got this card, door to personal healing and happiness. Exactly. I feel like many of you have opened this door recently with this Hermit and Constancy. It's almost like I just want to be free. I want to be happy, whether it's on my own or with somebody else. I just want my soul to be healed. I want to love myself. I want to be at peace at all times. I want to be myself freely, and not feel like something is hindering me from doing that. And I feel like what this door is opening also with this person coming into your life. It's like they have this gateway to enter. For some of you, they're already in your life with this energy of this is the present energy, King of Pentacles, and this consolation. It's going to be a very healing experience, very loving. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What is next in love for you? Okay, we've got this card, Super Moon, and it says emotions are running high. Very interesting. Yeah, it could be that when you meet this person, especially with the sun, this is like ultimate happiness. This is like when you cannot stop smiling that your cheeks hurt, or you cannot stop laughing, like tears of laughter are rolling down your cheeks, and experiencing this heightened emotions is, I feel like, something that you didn't have an access to previously in the past on your journey. With this Hermit especially, it's quite reserved energy. It's ruled by Virgo. It's somebody who sacrifices a lot. It's somebody who's very self-sacrificial, and somebody who's doing everything for the sake of others, or being very devoted to some bigger cause. I feel like now things are changing, and you're meant to be happy now. It's your turn. It's your turn to be happy, to feel those emotions. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What is next in love for you? We've got this card, Passion, and it says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So obviously it's also going to be quite a passionate connection with this King of Pentacles person, quite an exciting, you'll have a good chemistry, I feel like. And the earth element is very sensual. It's very known for being able to enjoy those physical pleasures to the fullest, enjoying the food, enjoying the hug, the touch, the intimacy or whatnot. I feel like this person will give you access to that as well. Maybe you'll be cooking together, and it will be very satisfying and nourishing. What else? Pile 2. What is next in love for you? We've got this card Hidden Path, and it says the marriage of spirit and matter. That's the spiritual side of you, you guys. I feel like many of you have been struggling to find this balance between your spiritual side, especially in relationships, what you need is spiritually and what you need is practically. Maybe you've been constantly with people who are very spiritual, very much up in the ethers, very like guru and all maybe creative or whatnot, and they didn't give you much support in practical ways. Maybe they were, I don't know, just somebody you had to take care of or whatnot. And at other times you might have been with somebody who was very practical, but you didn't feel like they were soulful, like good for your soul, and you didn't have the strong emotional connection. I feel like what's coming in is like with this hidden path, marriage of spirit and matter. It's like this connection has got it all. The practical side, the groundedness, and this happiness, this emotional, with this card love, emotional connection that I always wanted to experience. Good balance. I feel like there is a good balance. And at the bottom we've got this card Sacred Earth Mother, and it says a message of love. Especially for those of you guys who you know this person, there might be somebody reaching out to you or getting in touch with you more often. What else? Pile 2. What is next in love for you? We've got this card Instinct. It says follow your natural instincts. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. That same energy of surrendering. Like everything will work out for my highest self. I'm looked after. I'm safe. The universe is working in my favor. Everything is working out in my favor. I feel like many of you, you don't even need to hear this because you are embodying it. You're working on it, on this mindset. Listening to your intuition, going with the flow, bettering yourself in the process. Let's get a card from this deck. Pile 2. What is next in love for you? You guys, I'm so sorry. Dory is sleeping under the table and she's like trying to adjust herself, the position, and snoring. I'm sorry if it's distracting for you. Pile 2, what is next in love for you? Oh my gosh. It's like the same story. I'm going to repeat it again. The same happened with the first pile. This deck, I knew it's going to happen while I was shuffling. I was like, I have a feeling. This deck, it's called the Wisdom of Tower. It's about Chinese proverbs, and it has Chinese anecdotes and wise stories, or like messages from deities, like Chinese deities, Asian deities. And mostly it's about money, career, luck, just general messages, lessons in life. Just very few messages of love it has, or partnership. And what did you get? Lovers and partnership. Look at this. For you guys, I have no doubt that love is coming in. It's probably already, you can feel it at least. At most, for some of you, this person is already in your life. And this card says, open your heart to love and live in the moment with passion and exuberance. Indulge in the harmony of a great partnership. Be happy. Literally, be happy. It's your time. For you guys, I really want to emphasize the phrase, it's your time. I feel like it's important for many of you. Let's get a final card from this deck. Pile 2. What is next in love for you? My gosh. Okay. We've got this card Practice Compassion, and it says see things from a fresh perspective. I do feel like with the beginning of this new love story, or the development of this love story, it's going to change you. It's going to make you see things differently, love in a different way, be loved in a different way for sure. There is a lot more care, a lot more compassion, sensitivity, kindness that you'll experience in your love life. And at the bottom we've got this message: speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Beautiful. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed at this point in your life. If it did, please leave me a like or a comment telling me what you think about this reading, or subscribe if you wish to do so. I would be very, very grateful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this citrine stone. Let's see what is next in love for you guys. And we have the 7 of Pentacles, Soldier, 10 of Pentacles, Friend, 4 of Wands, and Journey. Oh wow! I thought the last 2 piles were good, were positive, were very meaningful, and I was so happy reading them. But yours... Am I looking at somebody who is already in an established relationship, or somebody who knows who they want to be with, or somebody who is possibly engaged already? Because this feels very solid. Your reading feels very solid. Like it's all settled. Like I know who I'm going to be with, or it's all headed there. Or look at the 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. There's something that you've been working on. For many of you, there's it could be a relationship that you already try to nourish, try to grow, put a lot of energy and effort and love into, like building a garden, like putting a seed into the ground and waiting for something like a tree to grow, a long, beautiful, strong oak that is going to stay on this earth for 100 years or however long, a lifetime. That's what it feels like I'm protecting something that I've already invested a lot of myself into. I don't feel like, you guys, I don't feel like I'm looking at somebody who's very, very single. Like if you are single, nobody in sight, like nobody in your mind, coming to mind right now, probably not your reading. Probably not your reading. Or it could be the case that whatever is coming in next, and it's coming quite soon, is a lifetime commitment. For those of you who are quite single right now, I feel like whatever is coming in is the real deal, is somebody you're going to settle down with. There is this aspect of friendship and immediate trust. Like I've known you for 100 years already. I can confide in you. I trust you completely. You're my best friend, and I want to build life with you. There is no playing around. It's like immediate sense of home with the 10 of Pentacles and Friend. What I'm also feeling, I don't know why, but it's definitely not going to be a story for everybody watching this reading, but I got this scenario in my mind. You know how when we have our best friend, somebody that, like of another gender, like high school best friend that you would spend all of your time with, and you both tell each other what's going on in your personal lives and romance, and you're like, oh my gosh, I had another boyfriend, but they're not what I always wanted, and he or she is like, yeah, I was dating this person, what should I do you have an advice? And you're like very close, there's so much trust, and you even tell each other about your personal life. And then at some point you make this pact, like if by the age of 30 both of us are single, we are getting married, because we've got this trust, we are best friends. Who knows, let's promise, like a pinky promise. This is something that on the lines of that I'm getting. I don't know why. Definitely not a situation for everybody. For some of you, could be marrying your high school sweetheart, or like best friend that you possibly never really saw as somebody you could have children with, you could settle down with, have a home with, but what if we try? You know, like all of those comedies, what is it, Friends with Benefits or whatnot. I have strange metaphors in my head for your reading, I don't know why, like romantic rom-coms about best friends realizing that they always loved each other, but it never really came to their consciousness. Could be the case, but the overall energy for you guys is settling down, building a home, getting married, and you've been preparing for it somehow. I don't know how to explain it. For some of you, you've been in a relationship that you've been nourishing so much, and you knew that someday we'll end up together and we'll get married. When, how, I don't know, but I'm working on it, or I know that my partner is working on it, and we are working simultaneously. For others, if there's nobody in your life, you could have been just working on yourself, on your life, and to make sure that whatever happens next, maybe you like promised yourself that the next person I date is going to be the person I marry, is the person I build a family with. This Ten of Pentacles, this Four of Wands, is the person I will be a wife to, I will be a husband to, I will have kids with, I will go on holidays with, whatever your plan was. And I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen. It's also interesting that we've got this for the future position. We also have this Four of Wands clarified by journey. It does feel like a journey to each other, whether it's somebody you know or not. But when you're finally together, it's going to stick. It's going to be so happy. You will feel very emotionally fulfilled, satisfied. There's going to be so much joy, possibly a marriage or proposal or like serious stuff. Your reading speaks seriousness to me. Meeting each other's family, or maybe you literally meet when you are like surrounded by family. I'm gonna look at the bottom of your deck, you guys. Very curious, the background story for you. Are you kidding me? We've got the Empress here. Empress, are you married already? Like what is going on? Are you playing tricks on me, you guys? Are you married already? Or maybe proposed to? This is the energy of a spouse, of a wife, of a mother, archetype of a mother, of somebody who's like very mature, who's very loving, who's very family oriented, Beautiful reading, beautiful. Let's look at your oracle cards. Turning around your oracle cards. Just the first card that I see. Okay. Literally family. This is exactly what I felt as soon as I opened your cards, you guys. Nothing much to say here. As I said, the next connection that you have, if this reading has been resonating with you, is somebody you're going to settle down with, or you already settled down with them. Like having a family, being married, having a home together, stable, committed partnership. And then we've got this card Libra, which is all the same energy, the energy of marriage, partnership, compromise, and it says consideration, fairness, and harmony. You guys could have a prominent Libra placement, possibly, or maybe that's your person, something in their chart. And then we've got this card Courage. Yeah, there's just this feeling of I want to defend this, I'm sure about it, I want to go into this. And especially with this card Soldier clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. Like I've worked for it, I was striving for it, I know what I want to hold on to it, I want to protect this. This is mine to have. Beautiful energy. There's this certainty, just feeling of certainty. I'm certain about this, I'm certain about you, about us. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What is next in love for you? We've got this card Storm Warning. Very interesting. It does look like the sea in this card of courage. the things may get a bit more tough just before they get absolutely wonderful and beautiful. Maybe there will be like the last test or something like that. Maybe there is a long distance between you and your person, and it's like the last push. Do we want this? Do we do this or not? Or maybe you'll feel like, sometimes we get very moody and almost like there is the sense of, oh, something bad is going to happen right before things get much brighter. It's like the last test for your internal strength, emotional strength and maturity. Maybe you feel like, oh my gosh, things are falling apart, this is not going to work out. And then suddenly they do. I feel like this is the energy of the storm warning. You might be a bit anxious at this point. Like cold feet almost I'm getting, cold feet. Like when people get married at the aisle already, men get cold feet, I guess, as well. Like those doubts. Oh my gosh, are we doing this finally? Is this happening? Oh, I want to get this deck. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What is next in love for you? We've got this card New Moon in Pisces, and it says meditate and contemplate. Yeah, there's a lot of grounded energy in your reading, a lot of practical energy. Maybe things have been going really well on a practical level, but you haven't been feeling very peaceful on the inside. And maybe it's time for you to step back and just meditate, listen to yourself, ask yourself important questions. Is this what I want to do? Am I happy? Not necessarily saying that you won't be happy, because you will be very, very happy. But I feel like you need to gain some peace of mind for a second. Take a moment for yourself. Maybe you've been working a lot, literally, and you didn't have time for your love life. And it's time to reconnect with your emotions more. What else? Pile 3. What is next in your love life? What is next in love for you? We've got this card codependency, and it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Interesting. With this family, there could be maybe you're literally that tight, that close to this person, that it's difficult to function autonomously, like on your own, being self-sufficient. Like you're very, very dependent on their support or somehow their advice, or I don't know, them being around literally physically for some of you. Because I do feel like there is a lot of closeness, whether you know this person or not. It's almost like this is my best friend, this is my home, this is the love of my life, and there could be a little bit of codependency that gets in the way, and it's totally workable. Like you can work with it, you can heal from this, work on this. You guys, I'm so sorry, Dory is sleeping under the table and she's snoring sometimes. So yeah, there could also be work getting in the way, like addiction to work, or like trying to get more resources to earn more money for you or your partner, and it could be affecting this relationship a little bit. Let's get more cards. Pile 3. What is next in love for you? We've got this card Ganesha, one of my favorite cards in this deck. And it says clearing away obstacles, protection, guidance. Beautiful. Yeah, whatever was on the way of you being happy in a happy committed union, in a stable partnership, all of those obstacles are going to be cleared away, and you will be guided. Like there will be a happy union for sure. A family is in the cards for you, literally, you guys. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What is next for you in love? We've got this card Silver Vibrations, and it says your vibration is being raised to a higher level. You may be feeling that you are in this world, but somehow not of this world. This is the magic of creation at work in your life. As silver starlight enters your aura, your energy field is strengthened. giving you a clearer connection to spirit and revealing the greater purpose of your life. Yeah, somehow some sort of level up is happening for many of you guys in your love life. Maybe you've been working really hard on manifesting this connection, and like you totally got like lost yourself for a little while, got like people couldn't reach you maybe because you were so focused on feeling good, being in love, marinating in the sense of self-love, drawing love in, committed partnership. And you know how it goes when you are working in spiritual field and you are using spiritual tools. Sometimes you get a bit out of this world. This could have been your situation. Very focused on this goal, this aim, this happily ever after. Let's get a card from this deck, pile 3. What is next for you in love? Oh my gosh, this is insane. I drew the same card for the third time. The first one was pile 1, then was pile 3, pile 2, then this pile. Insanity. And I'm gonna tell you the same tale, the same story. So this deck, it's called the Wisdom of Tao. It's traditional Chinese proverbs and anecdotes and little stories of wisdom, and most of the messages are general messages, so they're about luck and success, career, growth, self-development. Very few messages are about love, very few, maybe like 1 or 2 cards, and it's quite a big deck. And what you guys get is lovers and partnerships, literally. And the messages: open your heart to love and live in the moment with passion and exuberance. Indulge in the harmony of a great partnership. Be happy. Beautiful, simple and beautiful. This is exactly what's coming in or already unfolding in many of you guys' lives. Let's get a final card from this deck. Pile 3. What is next for you in love? Okay, this one wants to come out. And we have this card: be willing to express love to receive love. Opening up to people, sharing how you feel about them, reaching out, being reciprocate, being responsive to whatever is coming in, whoever is coming in. Yeah, I do feel like you'll get a lot of opportunities to express your love. Definitely, with this friend, with this 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Very homey, very peaceful, cozy relationship I'm getting for this pile in particular. Very family saturated energy is present here. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is all I have for you guys. I got totally zoned out. Like I was feeling all of these energies. Thank you for giving me an access to them. Thank you for watching this reading. I hope it gave you the answers that you were looking for. I hope it gave you some guidance. If it did, please leave me a like or a comment telling me what you think about this reading, or subscribe if you wish to do so. I would be very, very grateful to you. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.